Everything's gone. Our panels, head chutes, our barrels for the most part. The only thing left here is chickens and dogs. They'll be moving here in the next day or two, so.
This is probably, we're trying to think through the rest of our week. This is probably our last day here at the same time on the farm where we've spent the last 3.5 years.
Has it been that long?
The animals have been here for 4 years. We moved here in September of 2020. So we lived here for 3.5 years, but the animals we moved earlier in 2020, like February or March. So they've been here for 4 years. This building back here, we rarely were ever in. It was the previous owner's like workshop. Would you call it that? Workshop? Mm-hmm. But our favorite thing about it was it has a wood stove. And one winter, 2 years ago, I think, when it snowed, we really enjoyed that. That was cool. These fig trees line right here. We're not fig eating people, but it's still cool to have those grown fruit trees. And this property is laid out so well. There was so much thought and intention put into how things were laid out. Even, I just love the loop driveway. It just makes so much sense. It's just nice.
So the way it was laid out, here's the house, there's the driveway down there in the loop. Conveniently, you can walk out of the garage and walk up here, and you had this walk-through gate right here that led you straight over here to where the pigs and the chickens were located.
The older barn.
Yes.
Before you hit the older barn, though, you have these two buildings over these two.
Well, there's a well right here, and then another tool shop / I'm not sure. It's just
we never used it ourselves.
We never used it. There's a lot of the previous owner stuff in it.
But amazing, like just all the buildings here. That's where so much of the value was here in this place. But okay, so yeah, those buildings there.
Yeah, and you can walk up here, and there's the big barn. It was a big horse barn. We're not sure if there was actually ever any horses in there or not, but
it's beautifully kept. It was such a nice barn with an office, bathroom.
Yep, 6 stalls. There was a horse walking area, and you know that's where we kept the big tractor at, and fed hay and stuff up there.
We kept chicks in there. We had lots of sick goats in there from time to time.
Yeah, and you come down here. They said here was a little outdoor area right here. There's a woodworking shop in there, and then that's where the wood stove was, in that area right there.
And we had so the previous owner had a dog lot here, and we utilized that when our girls would be in heat and we needed to separate them from our fellas. We utilized that some. He also had another little lot here. We never used that because the fencing integrity is kind of so we never actually used that little pen there. But I mean, so originally, yeah, this was intended to be a horse farm. Have these little stones here, just in this, I don't know, it's just so well planned out, and the way that the paddocks are, they had the round pen in the middle, but yeah, everything's gone. That's where Cliff's chute used to be, but it's now been loaded up, and we don't know yet what we're gonna do with our chickens. We've talked about chicken tractors. We've talked about like electric fencing. We've had such the great issue of and electric fencing is not going to help with the hawks. They're still going to have coverage.
Some kind of protection.
And most chicken tractors are geared more for meat birds, so they don't always have a perch and nesting boxes. So we just haven't found the right fit without spending thousands of dollars literally on a coop. So everything was here and ready for us just to move in. The farm was just good. I mean, anyways, it was just good. Good.
It was perfect for us for that
season. We really outgrew it a few years ago. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, animals have been here 4, and I would say 2 years ago we outgrew the space. So while we were here, though, it was wonderful.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
I told my wife when we moved in here, I was like, I think I could see myself living here for the rest of my life.
You were set on that. You were set on that for at least the first 2 years, until you really recognized how much we had just outgrown. Because even the house, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, but with our children and our desire to grow. Like, we've outgrown the house, the animals. That's why we were on 2 leased properties. We've outgrown the farm. So it was just time.
Yep.
How many eggs did we get today?
6.
2, 4, 6. And we're down to like 9 hens and 1 rooster.
We have 6 hens.
Oh, we're down to 6. So Cliff likes that. He thinks that's a perfect number.
Yes.
Because we're not big egg eaters. We just eat breakfast food really on Saturdays and Sundays. But I like all the different colors of eggs, and so this is boring to me. I want some color added back in. But
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in on this season of life here at the home, or at the original farm, I guess we're calling it.
Well, we say original. I mean, we had a little property before that with our
Yeah,
animals.
but now we're moving to the ranch, and we hope you guys enjoy the content that'll be coming from there. We're excited.
Journey.
Yep. Thank you.
Bye.
Possibly one of the very best things about this property, though, were our neighbors, our sweet, sweet neighbors. Mr. Robbie, Miss Faye, Miss Cleta.